24 hours ago, CM Punk crossed the ultimate line. He looked Roman Reigns in the eyes and mentioned his late father, Sika, Anoa'i, a moment that left the tribal chief speechless and the wrestling world in shock. The cameras caught Reigns walking backstage with quiet fury burning in his eyes. But tonight, someone else has something to say, someone who carries the same blood. The Rock has broken his silence, and his message to Roman will bring you to tears. Subscribe now and hit that bell. Welcome back, Wrestling News WWE, to the exclusive coverage you won't find anywhere else. Monday Night Raw from Indianapolis will go down as one of the most controversial nights in WrestleMania season history. CM Punk and Roman Reigns stood face to face, trading verbal bombs in their final confrontation before their World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania 42. Reigns delivered devastating lines about Punk's relevance and future, but Punk in the closing seconds of the broadcast went where no one has gone before. He mentioned Roman Reigns' father. The arena fell silent. The show went off the air, and the wrestling world has been buzzing ever since. To understand why this moment cut so deep, you have to understand what Sika Anoa'i meant to his family. Sika passed away in June 2024 at age 79, leaving behind a legacy as one half of the iconic Wild Samoans tag team that dominated the 1970s and 80s, winning the WWE Tag Team Championship 3 times. He was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2007 alongside his brother. Roman Reigns paid tribute to his father with an emotional social media post. Writing, "My father had a profound impact on my entire family, and we are forever grateful for the foundation he built for us. There's no way to fill the void left by his passing. For a man like Roman, who has built his entire career on family legacy, having that wound reopened on live television is beyond any typical wrestling rivalry." The segment began with Roman Reigns standing in the ring demanding that Indianapolis acknowledge him. CM Punk's music hit immediately, and what followed was a verbal war that had the crowd hanging on every word. Punk reminded Reigns that Philadelphia, where tonight's Raw took place, was the same city where the Shield debuted as Punk's backup back in 2012. Reigns fired back, pointing out that Punk chose the other 2 Shield members but didn't choose him. Then Reigns delivered his own devastating line. "We brought you back to appeal to the 40-year-old virgins in their mom's basement. We brought you back to sell a few t-shirts. A house in Chicago. At Mania, I'm going to send you on one of those John Cena retirement tour. And after that, you're going to go to NXT and you're going to teach the next generation and you're going to send them up to me and the tribal chief is going to smash every one of them." The crowd roared, but Punk wasn't finished. He stepped closer, looked directly into Reigns' eyes, and delivered the line that will be talked about for decades. "You're going to retire, CM Punk. Well, congratulations. You just made the list because I'm not just going to beat you at WrestleMania. I'm going to bury you. And after that, you won't be alone because I'm going to bury you next to your father." The mention of Sika Anoa'i was shocking. WWE often mixes real-life issues into storylines, but bringing up Reigns' late father made things feel very uncomfortable. There was no physical attack, no spear, no brawl. Raw faded out with Reigns standing in silence, visibly shaken and furious. The next moment is perhaps more telling than anything that occurred in the ring. Video footage emerged showing Reigns walking backstage after the segment. He didn't have an outburst. He didn't scream or throw equipment. Instead, he walked with a quiet, simmering anger, the kind that builds and builds until it eventually explodes. Anyone who knows Roman Reigns knows that this version of the tribal chief is the most dangerous one. And now The Rock has spoken. In an exclusive statement released through his representatives, the Dwayne Johnson addressed the controversy for the first time. The Rock, who carries the same Anoa'i blood, who understands what family means in Samoan culture, sent a message that resonated across the wrestling world. "My cousin Roman has carried this family on his back for over a decade. He's represented our name with honor, with dignity, with the mana that our ancestors passed down through generations. What happened on Monday night wasn't wrestling. It wasn't a promo. It was a cheap shot at a man who lost his father, a father who built the foundation for everything we have today." The Rock continued, his words dripping with the gravity of someone who understands loss intimately. "Sika Anoa'i wasn't just Roman's dad, he was my uncle. He was a pioneer who broke down doors so that every Samoan wrestler you see today could walk through them. To use his memory for fuel for a storyline, to weaponize grief for entertainment. That's not what this business is supposed to be about." The Rock then addressed Roman directly. "Roman, I know you're hurting, I know you're angry. I've been where you are, standing in the ring when someone tries to tear you down, but here's what I want you to remember. You are never alone. You carry our father's spirit every time you step through those ropes. Every time you raise that finger, every time you demand acknowledgement, you're honoring him. And when you walk into WrestleMania, you won't be walking alone. You'll have every Anoa'i who ever stepped foot in a ring walking with you." The message ended with a promise that sent chills down the spine of every wrestling fan. CM Punk wanted to make this personal. He succeeded beyond anyone's imagination, but in doing so, he may have awakened something far more dangerous than a championship contender. He awakened a family. He awakened a legacy. And when Roman Reigns steps into that ring at WrestleMania, he won't be fighting for gold alone. He'll be fighting for his father. He'll be fighting for every Anoa'i who came before him, and he'll have The Rock and an entire dynasty standing behind him. The Rock has spoken, and his words echo through every corner of the wrestling world. CM Punk wanted to make this personal. He succeeded beyond anyone's imagination. But in doing so, he may have awakened something far more dangerous than a championship contender. He awakened a family. He awakened a legacy. And when Roman Reigns steps into that ring at WrestleMania, he won't be fighting for gold alone. He'll be fighting for his father. He'll be fighting for every Anoa'i who came before him, and he'll have The Rock and an entire dynasty standing behind him. What do you think about The Rock's message? Did CM Punk go too far? How should Roman Reigns respond at WrestleMania? Let us know in the comments down below. To get exclusive updates on this developing story and the fallout from this earth-shattering promo, you must subscribe and smash that notification bell. The road to WrestleMania is more personal than ever, and you need to be here for every twist. Don't miss what happens next.